look, over the years, there's been absolutely no shortage of Conservatives that have been cancelled for, just normal things that our 5-year-olds would just think is normal. I think people like J.K. Rowling, Israel Folau, Roseanne Barr, Tucker Carlson, you name it, they've been cancelled. And over the years, the left have celebrated this. They've almost, encouraged it. They've had parties over it. They've done segments on their TV shows. But this week, can you believe it? The left have been lamenting over the loss of free speech because they're constantly unfunny. Jimmy Kimmel lost his job for lying on air. Can you believe it? That really just struck a nerve for me that these people that, we have been catching their little leftist tears for so long is now the tables have turned. And you know what? I just think that it's rather ironic that the people who have been crushing and censoring us for free speech are now crying about it because one of their own has unfortunately been, let off and open for the slaughter. So that's what got my goat this week, seeing the online rhetoric about these people who are so offended that they no longer have free speech.
Well, Joe, you and I had this argument on Thursday night. And I
Evelyn actually just described my column in tomorrow's newspaper.
There you go. I maintain that this is just the left getting a taste of their own
Yes,
mess.
it is. It is. That's exactly right. And again, as I'll write in the Daily Telegraph tomorrow, if you said nothing or cheered on while people like Dave Chappelle got cancelled or J.K. Rowling had her books burned or whatever, you don't get to say, hang on, what about free speech?
Yeah.
You can say it all you want, but you have absolutely no right to. But I still don't think that is a reason why people who do believe in free speech should be cheering on when someone else has denied it. So I don't think Jimmy Kimmel should be cancelled, but I also think that the people who are crying free speech...
It's a bit different talking about things that were real 5 minutes ago than potentially what you could... make a good case for inciting some form of violence. I mean, there's a very big difference,
people say that about J.K.
No, but
Rowling,
listen, if words were enough to get to justify, because these people are saying that it was justified that Charlie Kirk, a Christian man, was assassinated. It was justified because of his hateful rhetoric. Well, if his speech was enough justification, according to the left, to get a bullet in his neck and kill him in front of millions of people across the world who had to watch it. Then you know what? I think it's totally fine that Kimmel's words lost him his job.
Kimmel
lied.
You say it's hate speech when you do it.
No, but he lied.
But Kimmel attributed yes, indeed, and
there's consequences
there
for
are
lying.
Consequences for that, and this is probably one of those cases.
J.K. Rowling should have known that too.
Well,
but she's talking about biological
that's right. It's always different when it's someone you disagree with. You've got to be volatile.
Not at all. That's true.
You support the right of people to say things that are wrong and that you disagree with, or you don't, and you just decide what everyone can say.
I support free speech, but I don't believe free speech is free from consequences. And quite frankly, polling, your viewership and your audience numbers declining are probably a pretty good reason why you're going to get booted as well.